I've analyzed people pretty much my entire life. I just can't help it with the things that I've been through. But studying forensic psychology specifically and getting into deeper roots of things, more traumas of things, of why people do what they do, I'm starting to analyze the people around me and the people who have done things to me. And I almost feel bad for them for how ignorant they are. I mean that in a term of they lack the intelligence to understand, hey, I'm doing something that's causing pain to another person, let me correct that. People love to say that people know what they're doing, and to a big degree, I do agree with that. But on the other hand, I also believe that they don't. When it comes to murdering someone or doing something like that, yes, obviously they know what they're doing. When it comes to some manipulation tactics or crossing someone's boundaries or dismissing another person's feelings because it's easier for you, I do feel like people just sometimes get caught up in themselves and they're like, well, I'm not really thinking about that person, I'm just thinking about me. And I can't really be upset about somebody thinking about themselves because it just does nothing but prove their character to me, and which makes me more upset because I'm like, you're not being a good person. Inherently, I do think that most people are good. I've done bad things as well in my life. I haven't always been the best person, but I take critique, whether it's by myself or from another person, and I try to grow from that. My entire life has been a healing journey, and I know that itself is like a trauma response. It's just extremely difficult, and it makes me want to not talk to anyone, which I'm pretty much successful at that now. I don't really talk to anyone. Each individual thing that has happened, each person that's been involved, each person that's turned a blind eye, each person that has gone back and talked to the people who've done things to me, it makes me so disappointed and sad to the point where I feel bad for you. I feel bad for you because you have no idea what you're even doing, and whether or not you do, I'm gonna assume you don't, based off the things that I have read about you from a psychological perspective. But it's just sad because most of this world is walking around unhealed and just hurting others and not giving a crap, not caring at all. Psychology will do something to you, dude. When you really start learning about it and dissecting people, you're gonna just spend most of your time alone, and I get that. I'm just ready to move to Florida. I'm ready to continue my doctorate, and I'm ready to meet new people that are in my headspace and my level of energy. Good people. Honestly, I'm just really excited to have good people and people that I feel comfortable around. But on the contrary, it also makes me appreciate the people that I do have in my life that I value so much. It's not even funny. I would run in front of a train for the people that I call my family, because honestly, even the friends that I do have, I don't really consider them my friends. I consider them my family. Like, I'm not gonna bring somebody in my life anymore who's kind of like, yeah, like, you're cool. I can think you're cool all day long, but like, I just am at that point in my life where unless you're a ride or die or you really got my back, like, yeah, we can be cool and like shake hands, but I don't really want to be with you every single day or talk to you a lot or anything like that. I just really want to keep my peace and be by myself and meet good people. I just know that moving to Florida, I'm going to have a much better experience, and a lot of things are going to change in my life. Your mindset is everything and will get you through the hardest of times. It doesn't always seem like it will, but I promise you it does. You could be isolated like me and still take yourself out of that dark place and put yourself in a good energy, a good light, a good aspect of life. Life is worth living.